in the description now and help us spread the word of God. The demands of discipleship by Carlos Kleber Meyer. Summary. Sermon preached at the Assembly of God Church in Galinhos, RN. Brazil. The demands of discipleship. Text. Luke 14.25-33. Central theme. Christians must meet the demands of Christ to be his disciples. Introduction. 571. Christ had a short ministry, but it had great impact. Sometimes the biblical text makes clear that large crowds followed him. On one of these occasions, the Master made unpopular statements which could displease someone and alienate many people. Wouldn't Jesus be interested in a large number of disciples? He didn't come to save everyone. Yes, the divine calling is for everyone, but discipleship requires commitment. Everyone can come to accept Christ's invitation, but no one can remain the way they want. In the previous parable it is clear that everyone who is invited can take part in the divine banquet, but they must accept the host's invitation and conditions. Let's see what Christ's demands are for his disciples. 1. Christ requires priority v 26. 1.1. Discipleship requires a total commitment to Christ, which places other relationships in the background. Mount 10. 37-39. 1.2. He is using this strong language to say that no other love, obligation or relationship can be allowed to be between the Master and his disciples. 1.3. Anything that comes between man and God damages his relationship with the Lord. Either Christ will have first place, or he will have no true place in our hearts and lives. 1.4. What would you do for your father, or your mother, or your son? We would be able to spend the night in the clear, work very late, to satisfy a loved one. And what would we be willing to do for the Lord? Is it our priority? 2. Christ demands total surrender v 27. 2.1. Being a disciple implies a dedication to Christ that involves our entire life. It is much more than just attending a meeting, or belonging to an organization. 2.2. To be a disciple of Jesus, it is necessary to carry the cross of complete renunciation. v.33. The cross speaks of a path of no return. The man who goes to the cross does not say to his family, "See you later." He says, "Goodbye." 23. This resignation must be permanent and continuous. On another occasion, Luke recorded an additional word from the Lord. Take up his cross daily. 9. 23. 2.4. In Mountain 13 Jesus told the parable of the sower or the soil and spoke of the seed that fell on soil where there was another plant, a thorn tree. Competition has caused good seed to drown and become unproductive. The land was divided, which compromised productivity. He who does not give himself completely to the Lord will not be able to produce perfect fruit. 2.5. Following Jesus is accepting that Christ is the Lord of our life. He is the one who must dictate our priorities, our desires, our purposes. 507.